Superspace is where Superside customers connect with their dedicated Superside team. It's like mission control for all of your creative projects. Designed to enhance the creative process, it's always on and comes fully loaded with tools to simplify project briefing, improve feedback loops, and ultimately create a first-class creative experience tailored to the demands and pace of today's enterprise teams. So let's log in and I'll give you the tour. So my team uses Superside to tackle overflow work, and as you can see by this project list, there's a lot of it. And that's what we mean by hassle-free design at scale. You can request as much as you need, and Superspace makes it easy. I can view the projects as a list, or I can click the calendar view to organize by due date and plan ahead. I can also search for a specific project or use these filters. I typically go by action required, so I can focus on what's ready for me to review. There's also notifications for that up here. Now, if I wanted to check on the status of an ongoing project or communicate with my Superside project manager, I'd click any one of these. And if I wanted to start a new project, I'd go up here, select a service, fill out the brief, and okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go back to the home page and we can run through the basics, starting with team members. These are all the people on my Superside account, meaning they can request and review projects based on their permissions. And say there's someone on my team who needs creative support and I'm feeling generous, this is where I'd go to add them. Now, to keep all these people aligned and on brand with our dedicated Superside team, we keep all of our brand assets here. We have different templates, style guides, and logos, so everyone is working with the same files, and so our creative director can relax, knowing everything that Superside touches will be on brand, as though it was designed by our internal team. Speaking of your Superside team, you can check out how they're being used by clicking Usage. Here you'll see how many hours have been used and across which projects. You'll also see how many hours you have remaining to help you better plan your next project. Your subscription dictates how many hours you get each month, and you can find that information down here, along with how many fast turnaround hours you have to put towards surprise deadlines. More on that in the next video. Now, if you've been crunching the numbers, you may have noticed that my available hours are more than my in-plan hours. That's because for me, last month was a little slower than expected, so I had 163 unused hours carry over to this month. At Superside, we understand work can come in waves, and this isn't a retainer where you're paying to reserve your spot in line. It's a subscription where any unused hours roll over. This means you can bank your time to put towards one massive, career-defining, super creative project. But I wonder what that project would be. Well, to get inspiration, let me invite you over here. This is a carousel of popular projects and recommendations based on your plan and other Superside customers. It's one of the many ways Superside helps you stay sharp, keeping your mind on the cutting edge of creativity and ahead of the competition. If you want more inspiration, click Explore. Here you can actually see the latest work that we've done for customers. You can filter by creative service and heart all the designs that you like to create a sort of design wish list. Of course, if something really catches your eye, you can select Create Similar Project to create a brief that references that specific design. And what happens next? You'll find out in the next video, where I go through requesting a project in Superspace. That's where you'll really start to see how Superside will make your life easier when it comes to getting the design assets you need to compete in today's market. I'll see you there.